the Special Envoy for Global Food Security at the United States Department of State in Washington. Many people know me from my work to conserve the enormous and breathtaking diversity of our agricultural crops. This diversity is used in breeding new crop varieties.
Well, hello everyone. Our video seems to be jumping around a little bit, so why bother with video when we have a whole slew of live people right here?
Hello. Are we alive? Are we?
Everybody.
Just making sure we're alive. Right,
oh my goodness.
It's the real deal.
All right.
Exciting time here. We got.
Okay, Claire. All yours.
All right, I'm gonna try. I feel like I might be the cause of the echo.
Now you're doing good.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Phew. Start over. Hello and welcome, Farmcraft 2023. This is the awards show. And I'm going to ask Eric, can you take over and do some quick intros for the group?
I can do that. I don't know what echo you're hearing, but if you're hearing yourself, you always sound great. So I have no issue. You know, I think it's a bonus, if anything. So yeah, we'll do some quick intros. I'll start. You know what? I will introduce Claire for her. So that's Claire. For those who don't know, you should know by now. Claire is amazing and hosts all of our wonderful streams. And so a host extraordinaire, Claire. But we'll pass it around. So I won't start. I'll actually just pass it right off. And Gerald, why don't you get us started?
Sure. So I'm going to be introducing some people in a little bit. So let's go around the room here and let's have people introduce themselves. So I'll just kind of call everyone out if you don't mind. Lynn, if you can introduce yourself, please.
My pleasure, Gerald. I'm Lynn Scheib. I'm the Partnerships Coordinator from the Office of American Spaces in the U.S. State Department's Bureau of Educational and Cultural Affairs.
Great to have you. And Niles, you're the farthest away, so let's see if you could introduce yourself.
Sure. My name is Niles Cole. I'm from the Office of Agricultural Policy in the Bureau of Economic and Business Affairs at the Department of State.
And you're located where right now, Niles?
I'm currently located in Thailand.
Ah, great to have you. And then Brian, kind of the wizard here.
Oh, man.
Mayor,
thank you. I always get these great titles. You people are so nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, Brian Dickman, also known as Cleverlike, president of Cleverlike Studios. We're the fortunate team that gets to create the Farmcraft world experience that you all enjoy or maybe get a little frustrated by, and you're welcome.
Yes. We know who to blame for all the caterpillars.
That's right.
We love and hate.
And Eric, if you could give you a little bit of your background and your role.
Absolutely. So, yep. First of all, I'm going to start by saying, forgive me if at any time I cough directly into this microphone. I'm dealing with a cold, but I'm fighting through it because I need to be here. I want to be here. Name is Eric Leitner, go by River. I am the education content producer for Cleverlike Studios. Prior to, I was a 20-year educator working at both the classroom level and the district level. And been working on this project for 3 years. I cannot believe we're wrapping up year 3 already. And excited to see where it's going to go from. And, well, first of all, excited to announce our winners, but also excited to see where we go in the future with this project as it grows.
Great. And welcome, everyone. I am Gerald Solomon. I'm the founder executive director of NASEF. And we have the honor and privilege of partnering with everyone on the screen and the U.S. State Department for putting on something known as Farmcraft. And welcome all the audience and all the people who will be following up later on to watch and observe this wonderful award show. Let me take a few minutes, and I need to give some thanks and recognition to some people. First and foremost is Claire LeBeau. I've known Claire for 15 years, worked with her on many, many, many projects. She is my right-hand person in so many ways in everything that we do here. She has been the project manager and really represents everything best about what it means to connect play and learning for students around the world. So Claire, thank you. And her sidekick, Carolyn Navarro, happens to be on a plane. We worked her so hard, she actually had to get on a plane to go to Hawaii with her family for a vacation. So, Carolyn, hope you're enjoying your flight and have a wonderful vacation. But she really has been the guts. Many of you have communicated from around the world with her, with your licenses, your issues, your topics, whatever it may be. She really has been the back-end admin running everything for us. And then just a few things. Niles is the economic advisor with the state. Thank you so much for your guidance and your help. And your colleague, Adam Cornish, who unfortunately couldn't be here, the agricultural advisor for the Office of Agricultural Policy in the Bureau of Economic and Business Affairs. The two of you really helped with Lynn to make all of this possible, and really, really appreciate everything you've done in order to move this forward. Just a few statistics I'll share with you so that you understand the impact that all of you around the world are having as a result of Farmcraft 2023. We started this with the State Department in 2021 with 36 countries working and participating. In this year, we have 59 countries. In 2021, we had 1,700 students. This year, we have 8,542 students participating around the world. So congratulations to all of you. And it's not only fun, but you're also learning all the wonderful things around farming, agriculture, the business of agriculture, climate change issues, et cetera. And we'll share some videos. Hopefully technology will work out for us. If not, it'll be in what will be the recorded YouTube and Discord and other kinds of platforms. But at this time, I'd like to be able to introduce a dignitary who has really given us the opportunity to share from Washington, D.C. and the State Department some thoughts around this. So that's Ethan Rosenzweig. Ethan is the Deputy Assistant Secretary for Academic Programs for the Bureau of Educational and Cultural Affairs. He joins us from Atlanta, where he worked at Emory. And, you know, I have to say to you, Ethan, it's great to have a fellow lawyer.
No, don't tell me
for having been an attorney most of my life. So it's great to have another barrister who's here. Ethan, Ethan spent a lot of his years both in working in a variety of areas with Emory University, the School of Law, as the Associate Dean overseeing, as I said, many, many areas from enrollment management, student services, international recruiting, engagement, et cetera. He also had the privilege, which I never did, to clerk for a renowned judge at the U.S. District Court in Northern Georgia, Ernest Tidwell, the Honorable Ernest Tidwell. And before that, he was and completed the Presidential Management Fellowship Program at the U.S. Department of Education. And prior to that, and I'm going back now a little bit, he earned his degrees, both his undergrad and master's at American University. And I think the best part of all, he comes from the state of Louisiana, where my wife and I got married, actually, in New Orleans a number of years ago. So when you say that you miss crawfish and jambalaya, I completely understand and appreciate. And it actually made me salivate as I read your bio a little bit and going, wow, I do miss New Orleans and Louisiana. So Ethan, thank you so much for your time and thank you for being here. And please share a few words on behalf of yourself, the Bureau, and the State Department.
Well, thanks so much. And first of all, what you didn't mention is I love gaming. So it is such an honor to be here. I still have my old Nintendo games that I think are actually worth more now than they were then. So I'm a little jealous because I want to become more of an expert farm crafter. So I'm looking forward to perhaps beating some of the teams next year myself. But I want to say hello to all of our farm crafters. I am Ethan Rosenzweig. I'm so excited to be here. I'm excited to celebrate all of the success that you've had and congratulate the winners that we're going to announce shortly. So I promise to be quick for this year's Farmcraft competition. Now, part of my job here in Washington, D.C. is that I oversee all of our American spaces, which are our American cultural and information centers that are at our embassies and consulates all across the world by your homes, where your families are in your countries. At these cultural centers, we offer so many programs besides our gaming competitions. We have our English clubs, we have film nights, And that's what brings us all together, is to share all of our gifts with each other. I'm so excited that there's over 8,500 students and participants who were in Farmcraft competition this year. And over 1,200 or 1,000 of you joined over 300 teams that were sponsored by our American Spaces. And that represents close to 60 countries. Wow, wow. Now, I know Minecraft, but I'm not that good at it. All of my nephews and nieces actually kick me pretty hard when we're playing. But I've seen enough to know that it's a great platform to understand and think about how we're going to solve food security. And that's a priority for us at State Department and the Biden administration. I'm also pleased that working in partnership with our Bureau of Economic and Business Affairs colleagues and other U.S. government agencies, we're able to introduce you to so many agricultural experts and folks who bring the produce, fruits, and vegetables to your doorstep. And I hope it's also given you some good strategies to help elevate your Farmcraft playing. Farmcraft isn't easy, or anyone could do it. You had to perform market research. You had to make smart farming decisions, sell your fruits and vegetables to customers, all by ensuring that you had good prices, that you ensured all of the real world factors that make running a farm so difficult, but yet so satisfying as well. Now, here in the organization that I work for at State Department and help lead, we want to help support educating and supporting you so that you can work together to find solutions to even more of our global challenges. I hope you know that your work through Farmcraft is helping our countries and our worlds be a better place. Now, we've gone through Farmcraft. We've conquered it. So what are we going to do next? I hope that you will look at more opportunities here in the United States, through the American Spaces, through your embassies, to help develop even more of your leadership and academic skills and curriculum. I hope you'll look at studying here at our U.S. universities, and we can help you do that through our Education USA network. So please ask our embassies and your American Spaces colleagues all about that. I know I'm going to see so many of you here in the United States. And if you want more information, just go to our website, educationusa.state.gov. Finally, I want to congratulate all of the participants in Farmcraft and our winners. Where will they be from? I can't wait to hear. Will there be an American Space team among them? I'm rooting for everybody. May the best teams win. Now, we all know that the winners, there's no secret. The winners here are showing cooperation, coordination, and hard work with a clear shared vision. And let's be honest, if you were a Minecraft expert, that doesn't hurt as well. Now, before I turn it back to our partners at NASIF to announce the winners and award the prizes, I want to personally thank you and your families for supporting all of the programs, your competitive spirit, your accomplishments, your interest in learning more about food security and how we address it. I want to thank all of my friends and colleagues here in the Bureau of Educational Cultural Affairs, all of our reps who work at our American Spaces across the world who are joining, the Bureau of Economic and Business Affairs, and of course, our game design gurus from Clever Like Studios. Take a virtual bow. I'm so excited for everybody. Okay, it was great to be here. I'm looking forward to seeing the winners. Let's get to it. And I can't wait to see what comes next. Congratulations, gamers. Back to everybody else. Talk to you soon.
Awesome. Thank you so
Ethan.
much.
Great to
for
have
great
you.
comments.
Oh, this is
Thanks.
great. Let's get those winners. Come on, I want to
Let's
see.
get them going. I'm always the
Thank
one
you,
who's
Ethan.
excited about prizes.
We
so
need to
I
get
have
Ethan
to
on more
share.
live streams. Yeah.
Oh,
we-
no, I love
Yeah.
it. I love it.
I agree.
Done good. There you go.
Good.
Yeah.
I need that microphone that he has. I like that.
Very
All right,
fun.
let's go to it.
Well, we're going to jump over to our stage in just a moment. But before we do that, I'm just going to list off what the prizes are. We've got first place is going to get an Amazon gift card in the amount of $500 for that first place team. We've got second place is going to get a $250 Amazon gift card for the team. And third place will get a $200 Amazon gift card for the team. So we've got some big prizes. In addition to everything you learned and all the fun that you have, there's a chance for some pretty good cash there. So let's jump into the world, and we're going to have Gerald announce the raffle winners as we do that.
Thank you, Claire. And what we did this year that we didn't do last year is we have raffle prizes, and the raffle prizes are $50 gift cards, and they were put in by random draw for everyone who participated. So there are some names that may be difficult for me to pronounce, so forgive me up front if I mispronounce anything, but we have 12 raffle winners for $50 gift cards. One of them, no particular order, is Team Dynamite from Nigeria. And then another winner is Team Waxed Lightly Weathered Cup Copper Stairs from the United States. Woohoo! And then we have Team Demeter from Taiwan. Another raffle winner is Team Civayo KO from Venezuela. Another winner is Team Fab Falcons from the United States. Another winner, again from Venezuela, Team Civayo TC. And then another raffle prize winner from Nigeria as well, Team Ace. And then I love this name from the United States, Team Cookies. And then from Taiwan again, Team Catcan. And then from Uruguay, Team Netherite Hose. And then, and this is where I'll have a pronunciation issue, from Indonesia, where we were at for the World Championships last year, Team Bandung Bondowoso. And then lastly, the winner for the last raffle prize, also from Nigeria, we have Team Minecraft. Congratulations to all of you, and we will get you the gift cards shortly after. Claire, back to you.
That is awesome. Congratulations, everyone. So excited for that. Okay, and so the next thing that we're going to do is jump into the prizes. So we're going to go through and announce by division. We'll have first junior division, and then senior, and then all ages. So with that, here we go. Are you all ready for this?
I think we're ready, and I have the absolute privilege of announcing our junior division winners. Extremely excited, and I'll be honest. Before we even do that, I want to say we had just an unbelievable amount of score submissions on our leaderboard. It was incredible how many submissions we had on our leaderboard, and consistently the scores were not only impressive but more impressive than we even could have imagined across the board. So the hard work that the students were doing, and the teamwork, the strategizing, all of the things that were required to be successful in this really showed, not only in the videos and in the video diaries, but of course in the leaderboard itself. So really incredible work.
So a lot of iteration out there.
Yeah, we saw lots
There's
of
a lot of iteration.
What they thought was like their best score. And then, a few days later, they're like, no, we did it even better. We're going to submit again. So,
yes,
you
right.
can see that happening.
I think there was even some regenerative agriculture happening in there, Brian.
Along with fierce competition.
Always. All right. So let's get the junior division winners announced. In third place in our junior division, I'll remind our junior division is our 8 to 13 age range division. That means all members of the team are in that age range. And our third place winner from Taiwan is Team Dream Art. Team Dream Art from Taiwan.
Oh, you'll have to hit F1.
Yeah, Claire, go ahead and hit F1 on your keyboard. There you go. And then hit H. Yeah. We're going to hide the tips. There you go.
Oh, so sorry.
Hit it one more time for us. There it is. Team Dream Art from Taiwan.
Drum roll.
All right. In second place in our junior division, from Linku Elementary School, Team GF3. GF3 from Linkou Elementary School from Taiwan. And Taiwan kind of swept the board here because in first place in our junior division, this is the winner of that $500 gift card, is Team Athena from Taiwan as well. So congratulations and well done to all of Taiwan. We had a regional sweep. Yeah.
Wow.
Strength in
awesome.
numbers. Must be a lot of collaboration going on over there. Teams
And
working.
just as a side comment for everyone, after Singapore, I'm going to be in Taiwan, and I'm hoping to maybe have a little bit of time to meet the folks from the elementary school, from Dream Art, and from Athena. That would be awesome to be able to meet them when I'm there in June. So congratulations to everyone in Taiwan. Yay.
Nice.
Woo.
And
Good
some
stuff,
great
good
mentors
stuff.
there in Taiwan.
Yeah.
And it shows, yeah.
No kidding. So for the senior division, Claire, you want me to do that?
That would be great. Thank you.
Sure. So for the senior division winners, let's start out with third place from team, I hope I pronounce it right, Keimei, Keimei from Japan. Congratulations. And then coming back from last year, I believe they were also participants in second place, Team eBlaze Air from Bangladesh. And then
Woo-hoo.
from Bangladesh as well in first place, congratulations to Team eBlaze Fire. Congratulations, everyone.
Woohoo! And I believe I hear about some American spaces there from the EMK Center in Bangladesh.
There you
Go
go.
eBlaze.
Way to go.
Mm-hmm.
And Lynn,
Lots
if
of
you could
talent
do
there.
the all winners, the all age winners.
Yes, it's my pleasure, distinct pleasure to say congratulations to the junior division winners of students ages 8 through 13, starting with the third place winners from American Corner, Ikeja in Nigeria, the Green Savers team.
Yay.
Yay! Woohoo! And another drum roll for the second place winner, also from Taiwan, Formosa.
Congratulations.
Nice.
And finally, this name has popped up in the past. The
No.
first place winners are Team eBlaze Water, also from EMK Center in Dhaka, Bangladesh. Way to
Yay.
go,
Nice.
American
Congratulations.
Spaces, and way to go, everyone.
That's
Awesome.
excellent. What wonderful
Amazing.
diversity and people all over the world. Thank you all for your participation and your engagement. And it's great to see some of the same organizations, American Center, American Spaces, back in participation and play this year.
Yeah, and you know what's
Absolutely.
important to point out is that there's always opportunities for new people to join. There's so many new people that joined in this season, and the way we create the experience is not that you had to play all the previous seasons in order to be able to play the next season. So definitely, if you did not participate in this one and you're interested in getting involved in whatever the future holds, just know that you're welcome to join in, and you'll be on equal playing ground. Just know that a lot of people invest a lot of hard work and energy, so bring your best game to the party, and it's lots of fun and learning.
That's really important, Brian. And one of the things that I observed throughout the submissions from the student teams all season long was the way we got to get a look inside it, the way agriculture and food deliveries and marketing happens in different cultures around the world, including, of course, the United States.
Absolutely. Well, we've had such a fantastic year, and I just would add my personal thanks to everyone who's been involved. It has been so much fun, and especially thank you to the students who joined us on the streams. I think they added so much.
Yeah,
We
really
just
did.
have had a wonderful time getting to know you, and we can't wait for next year. We are barely wrapping up, and here we are already thinking, what can we do? I know that Brian and Eric are thinking, what can we do
Always.
to help these students learn and have a great time doing it? So
I'm
congratulations
curious.
again.
Yeah. After last season, we took home some new vocabulary. What was we had some moments. We made chicken jokes. what was everyone's highlight moment for, that was involved this year, for this season? I'm curious, because I definitely can think of a few of mine, and I think that'd be fun to share.
Oh my goodness.
Learning more about Madagascar and its vanilla production.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
and getting us all tasted up for
I
ice cream.
did have to eat
remember
some
that,
vanilla
yeah.
ice cream this season.
Vanilla ice cream.
I love the ice cream homework. Thank you.
I think this was the first season where I got to where we got to play live during a stream with students, and that was definitely a highlight for me. Was like almost taking a backseat role in the game and watching the students play and and make awesome decisions and hear the way they were strategizing and being part of that conversation. Easily a highlight for me. Loved every moment of that and hope to see more of that as we move forward.
Eric, I love that part because they totally humbled me. And you all know me, I'm not a game player really in all of this. And when I watch the kids play, I go, OMG, I wish I had one iota of the knowledge and skill that they had in this game.
Absolutely, yep.
We have World Press Freedom Day coming up early in May. And one of the things that I was impressed, in addition to the gaming skills, the ability of the students to interview scientists and professional experts in the field of agriculture. Yeah. And also a thanks to the gentleman from Kansas who came and talked to us about farming and conservation and what it really takes to grow crops and do all the things that the farm crafters do in the game.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah, there was so much great content throughout the year. The highlight, of course, is always the game itself. And I will echo what has been said already, but Brian, Eric, and team, you just knocked yourselves out with the new world, with the Tetris style loading of, figuring out transportation and how to do it. I mean, just all kinds of new things. So thank you so much.
Tetris is actually a game I've played. Woohoo!
Universal.
I'll say something else as a highlight for me that maybe we don't normally think of as a highlight is that with every program there come struggles and frustrations and hiccups, and what was fantastic is even with the game world, right? We're celebrating the game world. We had a few bugs here and there, which is normal for kind of the game development cycle. But what was amazing was how many of the coaches, some of which I can see are in the chat right now, kind of shared those conversations, really created a sense of community to solve those problems. And those problems got solved quickly as a result of all of that community-based education, which is something that NASEF really does make accessible, incredible, is that formation of community. And it shows in programs like this when it's working both ways, from the coaches and the students, as well as from the NASEF side, the Clever Like side, the Department of State side, all coming together as community and making the program work. So loved that.
Absolutely. Well, I think we are going to sign off officially from Farmcraft 2023 from this season. We thank you all so much for joining us, for your hard work, for everything you've learned. Those of you who won prizes, you will hear from NASEF in about a week. As far as how we're going to get those to you. But for everyone who participated, we are so proud of you. You learned, you played, and now our challenge is to take what we learned and apply it in the real world, right? To help address food security challenges that we have, to help address climate change issues. So we hope that you will take what you learned here and will apply it in the real world. And we will see you for the next season. So thank you from all of us. Yep. We're going to exit with a video that is highlights from all this season. So stick around and watch this, and we'll see you next year.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for a great season, everyone.
Congratulations.
Yep.
Farmcraft is a free Minecraft-based game for 8 to 18-year-old students around the world who want to learn how to feed the future, when we will soon have to feed an additional 2 billion people, while our crop production will face the threat of climate change.
What your neighbors are doing, those are going to be the crops that are adapted to your region. So the first thing is to, figure out what crops are grown there. They're going to be grown there because they're well adapted, and there will be a whole infrastructure to support particular crops. And there'll be a system not only for producing it, but also for selling it and transporting it. So that's one of the main ways that you decide what crops you're going to grow is what do your neighbors grow?
Get to speak directly with students, parents, and organizers about the importance of innovative agricultural technologies. This program teaches about the role of agriculture in addressing sustainability, the climate crisis, and food security.
It takes communication, it takes coordination. It's one of those things where that if you're not communicating with your players, you could make a bad decision that affects your end score. So, the whole NASEF mission of getting, teaching these critical skills in the context of video games is kind of what we try to encourage. So definitely having a plan, communicating, and iterating on the process is what's going to get you your best score.
Paul Harrison, I'm a Foreign Service Officer with the Department of State, Director of the Office of Agricultural Policy. I've been a Foreign Service Officer for a while, served around the world, places like Madagascar, Belgium, where agriculture is extremely important and extremely challenging and very different in each location. Originally from Southern Illinois, I grew up on a farm, and so I'm really excited to see this game and this application, and actually have something I can talk to my kids about since they're all into Minecraft and kind of interested in Farmcraft.
And what we do is we support food security through diplomatic efforts. So we talk to other governments, other organizations to promote key issues in the U.S. policies for food security. So that can be nutrition, climate change, fertilizers, soils, crops. So what are the things that we need to be concerned about to make sure we have a safe and secure and nutritious food system?
They're farmers, those who are kind of the most vulnerable to the impacts of climate change in places like Sub-Saharan Central America. And I have focused a lot on how climate change and extreme weather impact crop production, and also how we can kind of de-risk agriculture for these smallholder farmers. That starts from what to plant, when to plant it, and also how to get your crops out to market. And kind of the implications for farmers and kind of this changing world of extreme weather and variability. I've worked with farmers kind of across the world to help them kind of understand climate change and how to adapt as well. Regenerative agriculture really focuses on rebuilding soil health by putting nutrients back into the soil. So this could be in a number of different ways to kind of mimic nature's natural regeneration, right, of soil with more organic material, using fewer chemicals. This could include like cover cropping. So a lot of times after we plant a cash crop, when we harvest that cash crop, we let a field lie fallow. But instead of doing that, you could plant a cover crop to retain that soil and decrease the erosion that happens. This also includes like no-till farming, composting, using less pesticides, and then things like agroforestry, where you integrate trees and shrubs into crops and animal systems. So it's all about making soil healthier and just also kind of building, again, that resilience to other challenges that climate change brings.
When we were talking about being food secure, we said that you have to have an available and stable supply of food. You could become food insecure by not having an available, stable supply of food. If that food supply becomes disrupted for whatever reason, and then you can't go to the market and purchase what you and your family need, that can cause you and your family to be food insecure. So armed conflicts are one of the things that cause food insecurity. And you might be aware, Juan, and other students here on the call, that the world is currently in a global food security crisis. The level of food insecurity people around the world are experiencing today, it's tragic and it's historically high. And there's a few reasons for that. And one of the reasons is armed conflicts, how you were talking about. One thing that armed conflicts can do is it can displace people from their homes, right? So if war comes to their country or comes, even up to their house, they can't stay in their house. They have to go somewhere else for their safety. In a case of a country or a society that has kind of small farm-based farming, when you and your family have to escape from war, from conflict, and you have to leave your farm, you're not farming that land anymore, right? Because you had to run away from it. So that's something that can cause food insecurity, not only for your society, where you might be harvesting your food and taking it to the market to sell it to others. That will also impact you and your family's food security too, right?
It's also about where do we make the decisions to start? How do we determine what it is our community needs, right? Well, that's when we talk about food availability. What is available in our area? What is not available in our area? How do we make the choices about what to grow for a particular community? And then ultimately, how do we provide those products back to the community that needs them? How do we get those products into the hands of the communities that need them? How do we get our crops from the farm, quite literally, to the table? How